Good evening and welcome back to Be Rich. I've talked about two forms of societies, open society and closed societies. And I've always said that an open society is a far better one than a closed society. And when I was in Dubai, I did a chat with my nephew where I said that while Dubai may be a superficially an open society, at heart politically it's a closed society. A truly open society needs to have a democratic government and open markets. Many, including Ray Dalio, have been praising China to the skies and have been saying that China would overtake Russia, the United States very soon and would become the dominant player in the world. I have respectfully disagreed at several times and have said unless the Chinese Communist Party loses its grips on power, no such thing is going to happen, and China is going to remain a closed society and will never have open markets and a vibrant financial sector. Let us now see what is happening in the Chinese market, which people like Ray Dalio will not tell you, is that the most valuable company in China today is a liquor company called Kweichow Motai. Kweichow Motai, which makes a particular brand of liquor special to China, which is colorless. This is indeed the most valuable company in China today, makes liquor and sells. Even that swooned 10% with the news that there was a rumor that Xi Jinping may ban serving of liquor in party and official government meetings. But no such thing came to pass and the stock recovered. But what I'm trying to tell you is the sad fact that China had many innovative tech companies which have provided innovation to the world. I cannot believe that Tencent is worth less than Kuai Chai Matoy. Tencent is the company that gave China its most popular instant messaging services, something like what we have as WhatsApp. It also has VPay, which is the second most popular means of transferring money from one person to another after Alipay. But both Alibaba and Tencent have been pushed to oblivion when nearly 2 years to the down the line before, when Jack Ma told truth to the power and in front of the then Vice President of China, told them some truth about loosening political controls. And from then on, the crackdown on these so called tech companies started and has not ended. Many such tech companies have fallen by the wayside, starting with Alibaba, Tencent. There are scores of companies which listed abroad and had to eat a humble pie when China cracked its whip. This is an equivalent in the United States just because of the dikat of Joe Biden. ABN Brewery, the most profitable and strongest US brewery company listed in the New York Stock Exchange, becomes more valuable than Apple. The fact remains the tech giant Apple is 28 times more bigger than the largest brewery company in America. And nothing that Joe Biden can do can make sure that Apple can go off the map. If Apple falters in some future date, it is because of the mistakes of its CEO Tim Cook or some future CEO rather than some political master dictating terms to Apple. As long as America can preserve that freedom, there is no harm, there will be no harm to American markets and no threat to the mighty US dollar. Because even communist Chinese bosses who are today singing praises of Xi Jinping will keep their ill gotten wealth in US dollars for a rainy day. Therefore, unless a system is free and there is a by and large a rule of law, it is impossible for it to become a superpower. The rise of the US dollar has shown that the world is not willing to accept any other currency or any other system of governance rather than the US method or the US dollar. Now, let us take the case of England. Liz Truss was punished by the markets for her mini budget, in which she had announced unfunded tax cuts, and the markets promptly punished her by sinking the pound almost to parity to the US dollar, and her gilts, that is the government UK government bonds, went off the rocks, and pension funds almost went bankrupt. The wrath of the markets made sure that Liz Truss had to do a new turn immediately. Within days, she had to fire her Chancellor of the of the Exchequer and bring in a new Chancellor who practically reversed all the tax cuts made by the previous Chancellor of the Exchequer. That is the power of the markets. If a government does not listen to the markets and thinks it can dominate the markets, such a government can never be free, and such a society cannot be an open society. And when it is not an open society, its currency cannot dominate the world. Thank you for watching. Be Rich. If you like this content, hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell notification. If you do not turn on the bell notification, you will not be notified every time we put out a video. Once again, I thank you for your support for Be Rich. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written two books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.